Are you too busy? Too stressed out? Unhealthy? Then this is the place for you. Welcome to Balanced Living for Busy Professionals, where we help you create wellness and balance with a holistic approach that will work for you, even with the busiest of schedules, so you can live the life you want. And now, here's your host, Diane Randall.
Hello, and welcome. I'm Diane Randall, and today I'm going to introduce you to my new podcast series, Balanced Living for Busy Professionals. I want to take a few minutes to just thank you for tuning in and spending time with me. This is my very first episode, and I'm so excited and passionate about introducing this type of show to you. I feel this is an opportunity for me to talk to you about taking action and creating wellness and balance in your life, even with the busiest schedule. You can create the life you want and deserve. I know. You say it all the time. I'm too busy and I don't have the time to do anything else. And I just want to let you know that being too busy can change. My intention is to tell you you can have the life you want. So today I'm going to share with you what this podcast is all about. I'm going to tell you more about me and what balanced living for busy professionals can do for you and why you should listen. Balanced living for busy professionals, it's a conversation where I and interesting guests will share insightful stories. We'll share some life-changing wisdom. You'll hear about the challenges, struggles, as well as successes that will help you break free from the habits and patterns that are keeping you stuck in place. And let's be honest, you're stuck. I want to help you by giving you empowering tools to help you transform your life courageously and confidently from the inside out. Because after all, it all starts on the inside. Just imagine having the tools that you can use to change your life on the inside while manifesting the life that you desire and deserve on the outside. I'll cover a wide variety of health and wellness topics, taking a holistic approach. So here are some of the examples, and these are just a few topics, even though my intention is that this platform will grow and grow based on your feedback. So I want to shape this in a way that really supports you, and I would love it if you could let me know what you want to hear, what supports you the most. I want to know what topics you're interested in hearing on this podcast. Here's what I have in mind to share. I want to talk more about better life balance. I'll also talk about plant-based nutrition, and that's because the benefits of eating plant-based foods are profound. For the past 7 years, I've focused mostly on a plant-based diet, and I would just like to share with you how this experience has really supported me in my life. I have more energy. I have more vitality. I don't have those mental struggles that I had in the past with my weight. I am so supported in my life, and I want to encourage you and tell you more about that. I'll talk more about life balance and self-care and why you need to really take care of yourself and reduce your stress. And we'll talk about how all this fits into even the busiest schedule. And once a month, I'll hold a live question and answer session where I help you integrate the changes you'd like to make based on the conversations that we've had the previous month. So let me tell you a little bit more about me. I bring more than 25 years of experience in education in creating wellness and life balance in my own life, as well as helping others create the same. My own journey started when I experienced high cholesterol, high blood pressure, unhealthy weight. Oh my God, the list just went on. And this was more than 25 years ago. And there had been a history of health problems in my family. And just to make it even worse, I had a sister that passed away at 19, and I hadn't even dealt with those issues of losing a sister, but I never thought in a million years that I would be facing my own health issues at the height of an exciting technology career. And I was so young. And I can tell you that this experience could have derailed me professionally and personally, but instead I used it as a wake-up call to really get my act together, and I learned how to incorporate and figure out how I can be well and have a full life that was balanced with everything I needed to do in my life. What I realized early on was that professional success would not sustain me. Just because I had a wonderful career, I needed the energy, the stamina, the health in mind, body, and spirit in order to keep up with that career. I was a working mom. I had 2 small children, on the road consultant, a corporate trainer, coach, entrepreneur. I played all or most of those roles at the same time for more than 2.5 decades by creating a life of optimal health and balance. And while my education played a huge role, it was my mind, what I believed in, and the small steps that made the difference. And I just want to share with you that I did something every day to transform my life, and I learned how to plan ahead, to stay healthy no matter what I was doing, and no matter what, I made choices, small choices that nourished me physically, mentally, and spiritually until they became second nature. And I found the courage to stand up for my needs, because I want to tell you, it will take courage to set those personal boundaries and let people know, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, or anywhere else in your life, what you need in order to create wellness and balance and build a schedule that doesn't exhaust you. And it is my mission to help you realize how you can do this without the long road to get there. And on this platform, I want to support you and help you. And this is what I do in my work. And this is why I chose the field, because I was my first client, and I want this podcast series to be something that I can share with you, support you, and help you for your highest good. I want to hear from you, so let me know what you think about this podcast. I want to hear your topic suggestions. You can leave me comments by sending a message or a voicemail right here on this page. You've been listening to Balanced Living for Busy Professionals, the introduction of my first podcast. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste. The divine in me sees the divine in you.
Thank you for listening to Balanced Living for Busy Professionals. This podcast is sponsored by DianeRandallConsults.com. If you like this show, the best way to support it is by leaving 5-star feedback on iTunes. And please feel free to email your questions, comments, and suggestions to feedback@DianeRandallConsults.com. Until next week, namaste.